So Deb asked me what I want for Christmas. And of course I have to be careful in my answers because I'm going to pay for it. I told her all I wanted was a new Shimano Curado 150 DC, you know, the electronic one. Keeps you from backlashing when you're casting against the wind. So I went down to Academy Sports to get one after looking online to see if they had any in stock. They said they had two. Well, let me tell you the story. Okay, I don't know if the light's good enough out here, guys, but we are at, let me turn this around, Academy Sports, and it said online that they have a Shimano Curado DC in stock. So we're gonna go find out. See you in there in a minute. Let's do this. Pull that box out that has the DC on it again, and let's look at something. All right, let's look at this. Okay, see that says DC right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see if we can find something. But in the box, that's a Sitka anyway. That's not even Curado.
I don't know. Like, got it all mixed up, huh?
Yeah, we've got a Sitka, and we're looking for a DC. This is what we've. Have you looked in the other boxes?
No, not yet.
Help!
Yes, sir. Looking at this one. This 150.
This is the DC, the electronic one.
What it's got in there is not even close to.
And it's not in there.
Some other different.
There's a Sitka in there. And I'm thinking maybe somebody put it over here. Now here's a Curado, but it's not the DC. Somebody swapped it up. Now we're going to find out if he's got any more of these. Because somebody swapped it.
Says we had two on hand.
Said you have two on hand? Which means
I don't know if it's
okay, one of them we know is gone.
That's fine.
Man, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it. All right, guys. This is Wesley here. Wesley went above and beyond trying to find my Curado DC. He, however, discovered there wasn't a DC in this box, guys. This is Employee of the Month in my book, Wesley. He worked his fanny off. He opened every box in here that had the seal broken to see if somebody swapped it out, and didn't find it. That's a Sitka, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wrong reel. But Wesley, he's the man. So whoever manages this store, give him a raise. She's around here somewhere. I know. I got some crappie stuff.
I'm in the Columbia section.
You're always in the Columbia
section.
section.
In love when I come over here.
Oh gosh. So.
And you know what I really like about Columbia stuff?
What?
That you can wear it even if you're not fishing.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can wear pretty much any clothes if you're not fishing,
Well,
right?
I know,
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, dear. I'm all depressed. I'm all depressed because they don't have my reel.
Well, do they have any?
And they had two, and evidently they're both missing. But you know, the guy worked really hard for me trying to find it. Poor,
Yeah,
bless
they
his
really
heart.
did.
He did. His name was oh heck, I just got his name. It's on camera. I'm not good with names. What's your name again? Hold up a minute. It's kind of cold outside and I just came in. I gotta warm up. Whew. Some strong Coke. Debbie bought some clothing and I bought a few things, but I didn't get my Curado, even though Wesley did his best. The young man behind the counter, he was behind the gun counter. I brought him over to the fishing reel counter in the newly remodeled academy, which if you haven't been into any of the new ones, it takes a little while to get used to it. I didn't particularly like it at first, but since I do like academy sports, that's where I prefer to shop. In town anyway. Well, Wesley, the young man that went over and above, whom you just saw, poor kid, he was so willing. He looked through every box in there that had been opened, every Curado box, every other real Shimano box, and he could not find the two DCs that they reportedly had in stock according to his computer and according to their website. Somebody, maybe an employee, I don't know, maybe not an employee, maybe just a slick customer. He probably got the guy to bring out two boxes, two Shimano reels, one of a K maybe, or a Sitka, and a Curado DC, and he swapped them. And then he bought the box with the Sitka, paid the price for the Sitka, and took the DC. Might be an employee since both of them were missing. Wesley went over and above, and he's a good young man. So to his parents, you ought to be proud because he worked hard just for little old me. I didn't complain to anybody about it. I was just, you know, Wesley was trying to be helpful, and I just tried to encourage him, keep going, Wesley, maybe we'll find it. And he did. He didn't gripe. He didn't have a sour look on his face. He was kind of shocked. One of the, I don't know if he was a manager or just another employee, came over and said, yeah, he said it happens a lot in retail, and I understand that, but these things are under lock and key behind the counter under a little sliding door, you know. So I don't have my Curado DC yet. I wanted to buy it from Academy. I bought some other stuff. I bought some crappie hooks and some crappie jigs and some more crappie jigs and some bobber stoppers for some bobbers. Bought a nice shirt for CCA, the Coastal Conservation Association. Any of you guys that fish saltwater and fish for redfish, especially along the Gulf Coast, you know that CCA pretty much saved the redfish population with a gill net ban years ago, but we won't get into that. I still don't have my DC. It's just a plain old Curado. Nothing special about it. I like it, but I want another one. I want the DC. I wanted another castaway rod, but I'm not going to buy another rod. I have like 50 of them already, but I wanted another castaway Tyrannus. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. Like this one, maybe a little stiffer to go with the DC. So the $249 that I was going to spend is still in my pocket, and the $100 for the rod is still in my pocket, but I still used my discount that came in this thing. You see that? But now I can't use the discount on the reel, but that's okay. If they don't get it one in the next few days, I'm going to have to order this on Amazon. In fact, any of the things I've talked about just now, if you'll, in the description below, if you'll just click the links, I have Amazon links to most of them. And we make a few pennies off of it. Helps buy us a gallon of gas for the boat every now and then. We appreciate you if you go to Amazon through those links. I just wanted to talk about customer service and just commend this young man. He reminds me a little bit of myself when I was younger. When I was trying to do a job, I'd always try to excel at it. I don't know what you call that. I call it just doing what you're paid to do and doing a little bit more, just going a little bit further for the customer. I did it in hopes of getting a raise, and I always got raises wherever I worked. Never even got fired. My brother fired me. I forgot about him. But that doesn't count, does it? He fired me once. But then I opened my own business and stayed there for 35 years. And nobody could fire me. Except for the customer. You've got a good young man over there working in Academy in this town. And I hope he sees this, and because I was impressed. I don't get impressed very often. I still want my reel. Anyway, if you know Wesley, give him 2 thumbs up. He did good, and I guess this is all I'm getting for Christmas. Maybe one day I'll get my new Curado DC. I can't even say it, Curado DC. New reel. Until then, since I don't have it yet, I'm just going to play the blues. See y'all later.